The content of this podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the guidance of your healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding your mental or physical health. The views expressed are those of the host and guests and do not replace personalized care from a licensed professional.
Welcome to Mindful Moments with Pedro Morante, a space where a nurse practitioner and educator shares real talk on mental wellness, mindfulness, and navigating life in and out of healthcare. Let's take a moment to breathe, reflect, and grow together.
Very important, guys, to start slow, go steady. No, it's not a fast race. We're all in this together.
There's a lot of anxiety, depression, and PTSD going on. So just need to make sure that our message as a provider is heard by our minority patients. Making sure that we are here for you.
Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Moments with Pedro Morante. I'm your host, Pedro Morante, nurse practitioner, and we would like to welcome you for a very special episode for today. Today's conversation feels a little extra special because we're sitting down with someone who wears so many hats. Nurse practitioner, leader, she's a mom, someone who walked through real-life challenges with so much grace. But beyond all the titles, today is really about the special person behind it all. So let's slow down, take a deep breath, and have this conversation. I'm joined by the one and only Miss Marilyn Doster in the house, nurse practitioner and president of Philippine Nurse Association, Colorado.
Yes, thank you, Peter, Dr. Pedro Morante, and family for having me here. This is wonderful. It's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me. This is a good opportunity for me to be. It's a humbling experience at the same time and honor to be here with you.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to collaborate with you. So thank you for allowing us to do this with you. So how are you?
Well, an honest answer, I would, my life seems like since you're my close friend, not just like a colleague as well. But anyway, honestly, I can tell that I'm surviving. I'm thriving right now because of my packed schedule. As you know, I'm planning as well with the PNAA level leaders for the coming 47th National Convention in Colorado Springs, July 15 to 19, 2026. Mark your calendar, please. Come join us. Anyway, my schedule is so packed right now. It's overwhelming, but in a good way, I should say. It challenged me because I love challenges, but at the same time, it's like I forgot that I'm human too. I need to slow down. But anyway, I got packed schedules. As I mentioned, I'm commuting between my rural health. As you know, I'm practicing in rural health community down in high elevation Colorado. At the same time, going to the city to be with my kids on my days off, by co-parenting with my ex-husband. So I've been driving back and forth. My gas tank, make sure it's topped up to the highest level because of traveling back and forth long distances and traveling to see my patient at the same time too. So anyway, as you said, my life is overwhelming right now.
Yeah, you're a busy woman and juggling different things. Now, for those who are following this podcast and also those who are globally viewing this podcast, can you tell us about rural health and what you do?
So right now, as you know, I'm a rural health national nurse practitioner, rural health. It's one of those places where you expect these things, right? Limited resources. That requires a community where requires as well demands for healthcare very significantly, kind of. So the resources is low, but the demands is so high, kind of like that situation. My patients rely on me, not just like not only as a clinician, they rely on me as well as their friend. At the same time, as a listener, advocating for them. They expect me to do everything for them, but they're aware that I'm limited on my own way, knowing because of my practice, right? I'm not specialty with the heart. I'm not cardiology. So they're aware of that. But at the same time, they look at me as a friend about on their health journey, kind of owning their health back. And the trust they provided to me, I would say, is very rewarding. I've never seen that very, very appreciative kind of population. I should say, little things you do there, you are really been like recognized a lot. Little things, they are so appreciative of us, and that's the part I think that the reason why I'm still practicing, maybe with the fact that I have to drive that far, is because of this. I feel like they still need me. I feel like the need of me being there, and I feel like they need me more than anybody else, not just a clinician. The respect you earn, I know that I can tell the difference about, based on my experience, the urban and the rural. It's not that the urban is not appreciative, don't get me wrong, but I feel that the rural area are so close-knit kind of population. They talk to each other, they know each other. So you have to be careful as well, because HIPAA is very, very at risk there. You violate HIPAA because people working in the clinic may be like the cousins of your patients. You know, you should be careful what you're sharing. So those kind of things. But I would say it's very rewarding kind of career for me, working in a rural health.
So you find your passion, and at the same time, it creates an impact to the community. You're actually helping a lot of people. That's great, right? Now let's talk about life behind the title. And you're embracing change right now. You're a single mom. You got separated, but you're still maintaining your resilience. Can you tell us about this transformation of yours?
For me, I'm sure women out there that in transition phase like me, like separating phase, I can tell that I'm in my relearning phase. At the same time, unlearning phase, and at the same time, so as well, rediscovering myself. That's the part that I'm so proud of myself right now. I'm looking at it like another learning experience for me to be a better version of myself in the future. Navigating separation journey while maintaining like functional to be in my career, leadership duties on top of that, and being present for my children. It's not easy, but it's really, I should say, shaping me to be a better person. I have like a personal growth for me. At the same time, like I would say I'm evolving in a nice way.
And you maintain such composure, and it's still, even life gets hard, you still keep your grace with you.
Trying my best. This is a poker face. No, I think me becoming the acceptance part of, come on, you're becoming separated. You've been married for these many years. I think the hard part is really the acceptance part of it. But I'm becoming more realistically accepting it slowly now. I think it helps a lot. Like reality check, you're not married anymore. You're not there anymore, kind of like that. So it's a journey for me, but acceptance is really the best, I should say, the best part that I'm learning, that we don't have control on things all the time. There are things in life that beyond our control, and we just need to accept that.
So you're mindfully healing one step at a time too. Right?
Yes, one day at a time. Don't get me wrong, it's not a quick like snap of a finger and you be like, okay, I'm done. No. It's a journey indeed, and you're right. I take it one day at a time, one day at a time.
Now let's talk about Filipino nurse energy and leadership, which is very important right now. What can you tell about us Filipino nurses in terms of our leadership, and what makes us different, especially for us now living abroad?
So what I observe, I can only speak up to what I've observed and what I've experienced, right? Everybody has all have their own opinions and experiences. I can only speak up of what I've been through and what I observed. So our ability to lead with heart and humility. I've seen a lot of leaders out there that are really they lead at the same time with a humble heart, and that's really really inspirational of what I've seen. And then we don't just care. We just don't just care. We care deeply. We care really deeply. We bring community wherever we go. We have that kind of like becoming a normal for us. It's a norm for Filipino to be like, we bring in community together. That's part of our culture, right? Because we have this warm heart and compassionate for everybody. Even at our family, we're welcoming to everybody. At the same time, we show up. We show up even when we have like, we're tired, we're hurting, we ever show up. We are the best co-worker, we're the best like colleague that ever could have asked for. And we have that kind of characteristic or attributes that I'm proud of as a leaders.
Yeah, and all hospitals, there's no Filipino nurses, then it's not a hospital.
Yes. Did you
There's
see
always
that?
Filipino.
I saw that one in the TV that that's not realistic. Why they're not showing Filipino in their unit on that TV program? There should be Filipino there to be realistically a hospital setting. You're right. It's impossible for any setting hospital right now that there's no nurse Filipino working or working beyond and above for the patients. And they are really admiring us. They love us as a bedside nurses wherever we go, no matter what career path we choose as well in healthcare. As long as you're Filipino, I think we have that kind of I think it's a good and bad thing that we have this what we call social label to us, that we don't complain. We just do what we are told, kind of thing, which is sometimes it's a downside because sometimes there are out there that because we don't complain, I feeling like we are being like, hey, you're abusing our kindness, kind of thing. But Filipino are just being like that. We are just so hardworking people and we don't compare. Even we're sick, we show up at work. And that's what we are.
I agree with you. Filipinos are able to care and at the same time do their best and go over and beyond what is asked for them. So we're so excited about the PNAA conference. You guys will be hosting it for the very first time. Can you tell us, for those who are Gen Z or for those who are new emerging leaders out there who are nurses or newly grad nurses, what will they expect out of this conference?
So I should say, if you've been to a Filipino Nurses National Convention, this year is different because it's the transformational kind of year. This is the year that the new coming in president of PNA will be sworn in Colorado Springs during our gala night, right? Lieutenant Colonel Bob Cajo will be sworn in on that gala night. And then, because the one thing for sure is the representations of all these generations. The more diverse we are, not just by which part of the Philippines we are. I'm talking about age range, from young to the older group, generations. We come together. That's everybody matters. You represent yourself. You represent where you're from. We represent your age group. No matter where are we, like gathering of all this diverse group. At the same time, because this is our chance to unite Filipino nurses, not just in the community or in your local chapter. This is nationwide. Imagine, from Colorado to Hawaii, we'll be flying in. It's nationwide. Expect a lot of nurses. Good place to to good social networking, right? To connect with peers, to collaborate, and hopefully you'd be inspired to join. You might meet your mentor and your inspiration to move forward, not just for your self-growth, as well as your professional growth. I should say, please join us. You will not regret. Colorado has its special kind of setting for you. It's not look like, if you notice, if you look in our videos, it's at the venue set on the foot of the mountain. So you're seeing this wonderful kind of scenery. It's a convention, but not like convention because it's like a vacation place kind of setting. So that's what we're doing. Please join us, and you will not regret it, right, Pete? You've been in several convention already. So yeah, we're expecting a lot of turn. Like a lot of nurses will be joining this year.
We're so excited to attend that convention. When is it again?
Oh, the convention will be happening on July 15 to 19, 2026. And then everybody starts to flying in on the 14th. You can buy the early bird. You can register for early bird registration now. It's available at the PNAA website, you guys. Please join us. Register for the early bird right now. You don't have to be a member. Both member and non-members can join us. Nurse practitioners as well, please like us.
Yeah.
Please join us because we have our own CE as well. You don't have to be. There's a lot of CEs for everybody, especially on the leadership side. And I'm telling you, this will be a good because we'll be changing. This year will be a change of some of those traditional we approach. This year will be a lot of changes, knowing the setting would be in Colorado.
Yes, we're so excited to have those bright ideas that you have are implemented here. So
We are just like we're thinking like we're the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
New things. It's a good thing. It's a good
Yes.
thing.
change is good. right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Change is good, especially for the coming in new generation of leaders like you. And I'm supportive of you guys.
Yeah.
Your time to shine. I'm part of the past already because this year's my last term. So come on. Who's the next one? Of course, the young leaders like you guys. So I'm supportive. I'm here if you need me. So
Thank you, Miss Marilyn.
Of
Now let's
course.
do your rapid fire questions.
okay, this is like
Number
a fast
one.
talk, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A myth that about nurses you want to break.
Well, the myth about us nurses that we're just like task doers. Come on. We are thinkers, we are leaders, we advocates, and we are innovators. We're not just task doers. We're not. So that's the myth that I would like people to know that doesn't exist. We're not task doers, you guys. Please improve yourself.
Very good. Something people glamorize, but it's actually hard.
Being strong. Consistency is hard. Showing up is hard. Doing both, consistency and showing up when you're not feeling well, is much harder. But those are the one I would say really hard to do is when you're trying to be strong, when you're really fragile. Please be fragile. You're just human.
Right. And one thing you're still healing from.
Okay, I'm still healing from trying to be like everything for everybody. So I need to slow down, think of it like I'm not Darna, I'm not Wonder Woman that I can do everything. So yes, one day at a time for me. That's the most one that I'm doing right now. I'm still healing right now from that.
Mindfully healing. One thing you're proud you survived.
I survived my self-doubt. I self-doubt myself a lot. I think a lot of people can relate to that. I self-doubt myself. Even as a provider, I self-doubt. That's why if I have this self-doubt, I always check my references. Hey, did I do the right thing? I have to like double check myself to make sure. But the self-doubt is kind of one thing that I've been really dealing with still. But I'm using the right references for myself. I do self-check a lot for myself to make sure I'm doing it safely. So self-doubt is my kind of like I've survived my self-doubt by just doing the second double checking myself kind of.
Yeah, overcoming imposter syndrome takes time, so we really need to be very patient about ourselves, right?
And talking from the mental health perspective, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I agree with that. I agree.
Now, latest big purchase you made.
Oh, everybody's using electricals. Good for you, but me still using gas. That's the most purchase I've did recently. Lot of gas for my car because commuting to rural health life isn't a joke. I have to like travel sometimes to do home visits with my patients. Sometimes that requires a lot of gas for my car in case we got lost because of these isolated places like no navigator, no signal. You're using the paper map. So gas, a lot of gas. I'm always full tank to make sure wherever I go. Gas is the most expensive I've ever purchased recently.
That's great. Okay. Now let's play this newly segment. It's called Mindful Talks. So we have 4 categories: emotions, mindful, inquiry, and expression. So you're gonna pick a card. For impromptu,
Okay.
one questions.
So what would be my price? Like going to Korea? what-
Expression.
okay, this
Okay.
one. Expression. Oh, I like this question. So it's expression. This is what I choose. You guys, this is what I choose. It says, what is the best thing that happened to you today? So I think the best thing that ever happened to me today is I really it's sleeping. I think I rested well. I had a nap.
Yeah.
For the first time ever. Napping is, you guys,
Yeah.
we take for granted napping. I really, since I arrived in California, I had a good naps recently. And I know the fact that I'm so sleep deprived.
Yeah.
So the sleep deprived part of me, the napping is the one that I did today. I think I call it the best thing happened today because I was able to nap. And you'll be surprised. Well, I'm like, oh, that's the best thing already. Like, yes, I'm sleep deprived, you guys.
Yes.
Napping is a good best thing for me right now.
It's good. Now we have talk about emotions.
Okay.
One card.
No love life. No love life. Is it no love, please? Because I'm not expert in that part. Okay. Emotion side. What do you think are some qualities of a happy person? Oh, I'm learning from this
I
recently.
think it's you.
I think, right? I think, what do you think are the some qualities? I'm becoming now accepting of what I have. I'm not really like looking for something that hard for me to get. I'm just becoming like contented of what I have. Um, that I should say that being content of what I've got is less stressful for me, and that way, at the same time, I find peace, my inner peace in that level. I'm tired of like I still looking for something to improve myself in the future, but right now I'm contented of what I've got. I think that makes me a really happy person. I can only speak up with myself. I know other people would like to be millionaire, but I don't want to be millionaire.
Inquiry?
Inquiry. Let's see. I like this game.
Yes.
I
Makes you
love
think, right?
this.
Yeah.
It makes me like self-reflect myself. I think it's nice. Okay, inquiry. What is something that you are proud of? Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm proud of something that I'm proud of right now is like just be co-parenting with my kid, and that my kid is really being dealing with the situation I have right now wonderfully. They deal with the situations more. I think talking to them what's happening between me and their dad is really a good thing. And I think that is something that I'm proud of as a co-parent right now is working with my ex in a manner of civil kind of good. We're friends. He's a wonderful dad, don't get me wrong. He's a very wonderful dad to them. So with the fact that he's the dad, co-parenting is the one that I'm proud of right now as a person that focusing on the best for our kids, kind of me right now. It's hard at first, but now I'm learning that I'm becoming like proud of it because co-parenting is not really hard as we thought. And I think it's a matter of communication. It's important. So co-parenting I'm proud of because I'm able to do it. At first, I'm not emotional anymore. Now I'm okay.
For me, I'm proud that you're doing rural health because it takes a lot of heart to do that.
Oh, thank you. Because I didn't look at it. I don't think I do anything special about it. I think I have always a passion for rural health because of my grandmother, who is a rural health midwife in the Philippines. She's Department of Health in the Philippines, trained for like a anong tawag yan? Like a midwife, mahilot. Yeah, that one they said.
Last one is mindful.
Oh my gosh! This is the last. This is the mindfulness as a
Yes.
nurse, in a nurse approach. So let me read. Why do you think it is important to be patient? Wow. Okay. I think when I see that, I can apply it to my role in rural health. So bear in mind, in rural health, expect some populations it requires a lot of patience from you, because a lot of these patients are really like in Medicare, Medicaid. So every now and then, they sometimes cannot afford to have this food. It's either they buy their food or their medication. Some of them doesn't have any insurance. So for me, in my standpoint, the being patient as a primary care provider is in need, because you have to think through the process. I don't really use the word non-compliant, to be honest with you, because the non-compliant is a harsh word. So it's common. I use the word non-adherent, because when I ask the patient why they don't adhere to the treatment plan we have, they always tell me, I'm sorry, I'm alternating my metformin because it's either to buy food or my medication. So that's a very valid to be non-adherent to the treatment, right? If we have the choice to afford their medication. So that way, the patient part of me is looking more the reason. I don't really jump into conclusion like, oh, your A1C is not controlled. Are you taking medication? I assume you're not. So I don't do those things. That's really harsh. So I always be patient by investigating what causing it. I don't really judge any patient of mine. I always ask them the reason why. There's always a why. And I know this patient like to own their health. So it's a lot. Being patient is necessary as a healthcare provider, even as a nurse. I think as being a person, patient is really a virtue to everybody. And we need to give that to everybody. Please don't be judgmental. There's always a reason. And knowing that by being patient is necessary.
Thank you, Miss Marilyn. There you go, guys. A woman of power, independence, resilience, a mom, and a nursing leader. Miss Marilyn Doster in the house. Woo-hoo! Miss Marilyn, where can they follow you if they want to connect with you?
So I have a Facebook, as you know. Pete has been following me. I have a Facebook account. I'm sometimes posting there with my journey in my rural health journey. You see me there, what my actions sometimes. And then more of the main reason I'm here, thank you so much, Pete, because I'm here, Dr. Morante, because I would like to invite everybody. Again, thank you for having me. Please see us, join us in our coming national convention, please. It's gonna be in Colorado Springs in July 15 to 19, 2026. It's gonna be happening at Shire Mountain Resort in Colorado Springs, and there will be a lot of nurses nationwide will be joining us. And aside from all of that, there's a good big connection. And then please, again, I mentioned, please sign up for the early bird registration now. It's available on the website of the PNAA. And until then, I can't wait to see you guys. Take good care of yourself, your mind, your heart, and each other, please. Again, it's the season of February Love Month. Feb Big. February 14th, Feb Big. Happy Valentine's, everybody. And please love each other and stay healthy.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Mindful Moments with Pedro Morante. Be sure to follow the podcast so you'll never miss an episode. If you find value in our time together, leave a quick review. It helps more people discover the space we're creating. For updates and more reflections, follow us on social media. Until next time, take care.